this in an environment that you're used to seeing. I live here. I come to the Palisades, and now I'm seeing buildings that I've driven by for years no longer exist. Right over there, one of the shishiest shopping malls in LA, and there have been little spot fires popping up around that. So far that has not gone up.
I am super inspired.
She took time out of her already busy schedule to tell us about her vision for the department's future, one that includes a 3-year strategic plan to increase diversity.
People ask me, well, what number are you looking for? I say, I'm not looking for a number. It's never enough.
Out of 3,300 city firefighters, only 115 are women right now. She's already looking at ways to change that. She's quick to point out that doing so has a greater purpose, attracting the best and brightest for the job.
They feel included, they feel valued, and they feel part of a cohesive team.
The chief also checks another box when it comes to inclusivity and diversity at this department. She's a proud member of the LGBTQ community.
That just kind of opens the door of people that thought, wow, I didn't even know that that was an opportunity for me.
We are hosting our new employee orientation, and our focus is to teach our new employees for them to understand cultural competency, identify implicit and unconscious bias, and be aware of the importance of us having a diverse and inclusive workforce.
Diversity is important because the different people bring different lenses to their job, and those different ideas, those different lenses are important to have the best practices for our industry.
We have people.
Geez, I want to talk about my white privilege so badly. I graduated North Hollywood High with a 1.7 GPA. I could not find a job. I walked to a fire station in North Hollywood. I was 19. I was living in the garage of my family home. My mom was on welfare and food stamps, and I said, can I get a job as a fireman? And they said, no, because you're not black, Hispanic, or a woman. We'll see in about 7 years. And I went to a construction site and dug ditches and picked up garbage for the next 7 years. I got a letter in the mail sent to my father's house saying, your time has come to do the written exam for the LA Fire Department. I took it, and I was standing in line, and I had a young woman of color standing behind me in line, and I said, just out of curiosity, when did you sign up to become a fireman? Because I did it, or a person, 7 years ago, and she said, Wednesday.
All right, so now we got the DEI fire chief, Chief Crowley, I believe, on camera in an interview blaming the city government for the unpreparedness of the city resources. She's also blaming the Democratic mayor, Karen Bass. Check it out.
Tell me what I'm looking at. This is memo after memo after memo, including to the Board of Fire Commissioners, where you pointed out your concern that you were not going to adequately be able to respond to a wildfire, an earthquake, everything that we see precisely in the city.
That's my job as a chief, is to take a big step back and understand where and how can we better serve the community. As a community needs more, we need to have more to make sure that our firefighters can serve them. I identified early, my team identified early, labor identified early that we have service gaps. So when you talk about sounding the alarm and asking and requesting budgets that are easily justifiable based off of the data, real data, shows what the fire department needs to serve this beautiful city and the beautiful community that we swore that we would. That's what that is about. It is the follow-up. It's showing and justifying where our gaps are, and it's raising and sounding the alarm that the fire department is underfunded, understaffed, and under-resourced.
Do you believe, had your budget concerns been properly addressed in the new fiscal year, would we have seen the same outcome that we are seeing now with thousands and thousands, unprecedented numbers of structures, homes, businesses lost? Would the outcome have been different if they had listened to you?
I do believe if we would have set ourselves up appropriately over the past 3 years, we would have been in a better position of what had happened here in the city where we lost homes and we lost lives. That's why I'm talking to you right now. The fire department needs to be funded appropriately so that I can look any community member in the eye and say, your LAFD's got your back.
And right now you can't?
Right now, no. Well, again, I'm here to make sure that we are garnering the support to get our LEFD firefighters what they need to do their jobs, period.
Did the city of Los Angeles fail you and your department and our city?
It's my job to stand up as a chief and exactly say justifiably what the fire department needs to operate to meet the demands of the community.
Did they fail you?
That is our job. And I tell you, that's why I'm here. So let's get us what we need so our firefighters can do their jobs.
Did they fail you?
Yes.
Okay, so the fire department had their budget slashed by about $17 million. That is down from $837 million. We don't know why exactly the budget was cut or what exactly was cut from, or what exactly wasn't funded anymore. But she claims that this affected their ability to provide service, so their ability to fight fires. We don't know how. She didn't say how in the interview. But she didn't. What also she didn't say was that Governor Newsom also failed. He cut funding for wildfire and forest resilience by over $100 million. Look at this. All right, so here is a list of cuts from the budget in California for the LAFD. It is $28 million cut from multiple state conservancies that expand wildfire resilience, $12 million cut from a home hardening experiment that would protect homes from wildfires. Oh my God. $8 million cut from monitoring and research spending, mostly dedicated to Cal Fire and state universities. $4 million cut from the Forest Legacy Program, which encourages landowners to manage their properties. Wow. And $3 million from funding for Interagency Forest Data Hub. Wow. This seems like literally just like sheer incompetence. But, Democrats say they know how to govern and Republicans don't. They know how to govern. They got this under control. It's under control. I promise. This is literally just sheer incompetence by the political leadership in California. Sheer incompetence. But Democrats know how to govern. That's what the mainstream media said. But, I don't think that's how you do it. So, California has become super expensive in the recent years. And New York, I think second to New York, but, it's still super expensive. Regular people have been leaving, but, not only regular people have been leaving. Also, insurance companies have been leaving, either outright leaving because it's too expensive, or dramatically reducing their coverage, which was due to wildfire risks and basically the cost to operate in the California market. So it was too expensive for these companies to be in Cali, and the companies left. So Californians basically lost their insurance right before this whole fire. All the winds came in, and then the fires just started. I'm not going to start no conspiracy theories, but the fires just started. They just started. This is terrible. This is a massive failure by, like I said, by the political leadership in California, and the leadership should be replaced 100%. And Californians need to stop voting for these progressive policies because it is literally ruining your state. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you later. Bye.